Okay, so let me see if I can get you the customer's complaint. Customer says that check and report. The customer says that the steering wheel is too stiff and there is a clunking noise while turning in the steering wheel. The noise is quite audible on cold starts. Please inspect. Okay, 2009 Honda Ridgeline, and this customer's complained about there's a noise when turning, and also the steering's very stiff. And it is very stiff because I have this on the hoist right now in the air, and I can it's pretty tight. I can hear something behind the dash binding, but it is tight all the way around. So yeah, that's the customer's complaint. I popped off the cover to check those U-joints. It's not like it's rusty or anything. I don't think that's my problem. So I'm gonna check it on the outside and see what it is. Okay, so I'm out here moving the wheel. It's very like, you can't turn this by hand. And I can hear the strut binding as I turn it. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the tie rod off of this side, and then I'm gonna move the steering wheel and see if it's easier to move. And then I'm also gonna move this thing by hand and see if I can move this and see how stiff just this part of the wheel is without the tie rod on the steering knuckle. So I'm gonna try that, and then I'll see. So you just gotta, what do you gotta do? You just gotta process of elimination. Is it the steering rack? Is it the strut? You know. So yeah. So let me go ahead and pop that tie rod off, and we'll check it again. So just popped off the tie rod, right? And then there's my problem. It's binding up in the top there. Yep. That's why it's the steering wheel is so stiff. I don't know if you can hear that. Top, I guess the rotating bearing on the top of the strut is not rotating. Oh, it's stiff. Okay, let's try moving the other side. Hey, look, he's got one of those K&N oil filters. It's not too bad. I didn't take the tie rod off, but you can move this. Right, but I feel like there is some stiffness in this side too. So before I put the tie rod back on, I just want to see how it feels with the steering, or with the tie rod off that passenger side, and it's a lot better. Let's just say that. But I feel like this driver's side strut is also doing this. It's starting to do the same thing, because I can hear it. You know, when that binding noise when you're turning the wheel. But it is a lot easier than before once I took the tie rod off on the passenger side. So, yep. So we're gonna need to quote out two new front struts, whole assembly with the top hat and everything. So, yeah, let's see if I can get the job. But other than that, I'm doing a fuel tank strap recall. I haven't taken a look at that yet, but let's see. I'm just gonna see how bad it is down there. So I just had the advisor here, and he was saying that his power steering pump is making quite a bit of noise, probably because it's working super hard trying to turn this wheel. So it's gonna need two new struts. I could probably get some new sway bar links too, because imagine if I can get those out. But yeah, I'm gonna put the tie rods back in. I think on the driver's side there's a little bit of play. There's a tiny bit of play somewhere that I found. So I gotta see if I can see where that is coming from. So that clunking noise, or to me it sounded like a bad CV axle on this side. You can see it's already leaking grease out of it. So when I go full lock and I go to move it, I can hear this axle clicking. So that's the other noise. So yeah, I love the trailer hitch wiring because it runs up. Where does it go? Runs all the way up there. I think it went. Yeah, it goes into this body here. Right. The last time I saw something ran above the fuel tank, and then somewhere back here, and then to the trailer hitch, the car caught fire, and it got towed here. And it was somebody who installed the trailer wirings that just ran across, you know, whatever they can find, and then it rubbed through, and the wiring got caught on fire because whoever put the wiring didn't put a fuse, and yeah, it didn't pop the fuse to protect it. So yeah, customer had his car caught on fire underneath. Yeah. Anyways, everything under here looks pretty undercoated. I put a gun on this thing to make sure these things come off so I can do the recall, and it does. So not too bad. This area where the tank strap mounts onto isn't all rotted.